Hi guys, welcome back.
We are here. We are late, but we are here. We are late again, but we are here.
And ready for the gym, ready for the road.
Ready for the road. Yeah. Ready for, road too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Carnival season, guys, so you know how we getting down right now. Everybody in gym mode. People who, funny enough, like...
We have not been in gym mode just for Carnival though.
No, we have not.
Yeah.
But I definitely would say that I'm more serious.
Really?
year.
Oh, yeah.
Because like last year, I was still like kind of in and out trying to figure out how to balance it. And now I'm like, okay, I need to be in the gym.
In the gym. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm realizing everybody is in the gym. Everybody, because like I like to do 5Ks, and one of my other friends was saying like, okay, let us do this 5K, let's do this one. And every time we go to do it, it's selling out in no time. So like just like how the Fete selling out, 5K is selling out because people are so focused on being fit.
No.
And everybody want the medals.
Well, nobody want to be caught in the crossfire of
what?
this guy last year.
Which guy?
That fitness guy who made the statement about...
Oh, Body by Imran?
Yeah. Nobody want to be caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, I guess. But if you can't help it, you can't help it. Like, some people just can't lose weight or would not be
lose
in
weight
those,
as easy.
Exactly.
As easily.
Or would not be in the ideal body image for Carnival, but they still want to enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
I find a lot of people...
Yeah, that too. A lot of people.
Yeah. But how your Carnival going? How your season going? How the vibes? How the fatting? Are you inside? Are you outside?
Let us know.
Outside like garbage. Like,
we want to know. We want to live through y'all.
Yeah.
We want to know. Right before we started filming, we were talking about Full Time Crew, which is another local podcast, and they are doing a segment in Fete, and it is so fun to watch.
Yep. I watched it like 3 times.
Yeah.
I watched it like the I think it was it Taddy asking the girl you want to demonstrate the wine? She's like, no.
It was Jerome.
It was Jerome. It was like, no. They crack me up. They're doing big things.
Check them out, Holly. Check that page out.
Yeah.
It's really entertaining, yeah. But talking about Fetes and Carnival, we went to Fete weekend.
Yeah, we did.
Our
first Fete for the season together. Actually, because you didn't go out and south.
No, I was sick like a dog.
Yeah. So we went to Salsa.
Yeah.
And it was nice. It was my first experience, both of our first experience
in Salsa.
Because it's the second time for it is out the second. Yeah. So
I love the decor.
I was concerned about the layout at first because when I heard they were looking for a next location, I was like, where are they going to get a location that they could see the sunset?
Yeah.
And when I heard that they were doing that at the bottom of the hill, I was like, ew. It's not going to be the same. I didn't go the first one, but I'm like, ew, it's not going to be the same vibes. And then I saw on the day they setting up, and I was like, what are they trying to do, boy? What are they trying to do? But you must never doubt the vision. Trust the process.
Doubt the vision, yeah.
And when I went, it was nice. The ambience
was nice, yeah.
Every corner had an area to like take a picture. But they did it for the girlies.
They definitely did. You said it. But remember, years ago, it had, I think it was Funky Monkey. And it was at the bottom of the hill.
How much gazillion years ago? That's like
years ago.
A trillion years ago.
But if I remember correctly, now when they sat at the bottom of the hill, I was like, okay, thinking you have to walk past the back.
I never went Funky Monkey there, though. I went Funky Monkey in Twin Walls.
Twin Walls.
Twin Walls. What's the word?
Twin Walls. But... that Funky Monkey, you had to kind of pass down where they had the oh my god, did I cut my hand? Anyway, where they had the washrooms was the walking area to enter the Fete for Funky Monkey, so it was further down.
Right.
But this, I like the layout. It was at the bottom of the hill, but they utilized the front
incline.
and the incline
You
of
felt
the,
like if you were going up a
yeah.
hill. And then they had this little...
I love the balcony setup that they
Yes.
had, but we didn't go on it.
Yeah.
And then I think they said 200 people. The only thing I would say, y'all didn't put out weight though, because that was my scare. I was scared to go.
Weight.
Yeah, because you could put 200 people, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it would take 200 people weight.
Well, I guess people need to use the discretion, I guess.
But, yeah.
Yeah. But who gonna be checking weights? Like, okay, I can't go on there because, no, nobody gonna check that.
I'm gonna check because I saw that and I wanted to go.
my
It looked
God.
so nice. I just overthink.
Clearly.
And I went back to that Marshall years ago when the stage fell. I'm like,
Everybody forgot about that.
see, guys, I just overthink. But so
I only remember Desha falling off the stage
when she fall off her
and
stage
break her whole ankle. That's the only
What?
point I remember. I forgot about Marshall's situation. I just remember.
I think I
Desha.
remember because one of my teachers in primary school, she was in it.
She fell off too.
Yeah, she fell off.
Was that Miss Leslie?
No, that was Miss. Oh my God, I forget her name. Short lady with glasses.
The one who was kind of like
Don't say it.
nice.
I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about. Oh my
Well,
God.
that's when you say short. I didn't figure out who you talking about because funny enough, most of the teachers were tall, and
Yeah.
she was like
She was the
short.
shortest.
Yeah,
She's the shortest of them all. Oh my God, she's taught me in standard 3.
I can't remember, and she gives me. Anyway, yeah.
I was afraid of what he was going to say, but I feel I know what you want to say. And I think I agree.
Mature vibes.
Oh, no, that's not what I was thinking.
What are you thinking?
She used to scare me back in
No,
primary
she gives
school.
me young, old vibes. Because I wasn't sure, because I'm sure she was young then, but I always thought she was old.
Oh.
You understand?
I've seen her.
Because I'm sure she looks the
recently,
same
like
way.
last year, and she looks the same
Exactly,
way.
because she's old now.
Well, yeah.
So she was old then. Young old.
Wow. I guess.
But the carnival season is going great, guys.
Yeah, it is.
Time is flying so fast. I can't believe that we almost in the
March.
third month.
Like I felt as though when I realized that Carnival was it's gonna be in March this year, I was like, oh yeah, we have enough time to
Long season,
go in the
right?
season. You get to go to how much of a fete? Uno fete for me so far. Uno
Yeah.
for me. I'm so upset that I didn't get to go out and south. I had my ticket. I've sold it.
Out and South surprisingly was
good.
I was honestly, I'm going to tell you all, I wasn't really looking forward to Out and South, like, cause like I don't know if people just feel the same way, but like when you do so much like one fete like a few times, you're like, okay, I don't want to do it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I was feeling, like Out and South, Black to Blue is one for me.
I realized like Black to Blue is no more.
Yeah, it's no more.
They replaced it with Day One.
Probably. I don't know, but it had a few things that I would have gone to, and I felt as though like I kind of, I don't want to say kind of like outgrew it. So like now I'm like, okay, I can experience something else.
Yeah.
So that was, but Out and South, it was good. It was good.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I'm surprised. I am actually thinking of going Laurel. We're not sure yet.
Contemplating.
I don't have much time to think. Do we know his team? Was he dress code? If I don't have to buy a dress, I'll go.
Listen, I feel for me with Lara, I just get vexed.
Why?
Because the first time I went, no, okay, if I have enough time to prepare,
Right.
like, okay, we know it picnic, right?
Right.
We know every year you're going to wear pink, right? So it's known that you're going to wear pink or something of this sort, right?
Right.
But I hate when I'm preparing for a party and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, the theme is gold. How you going to do me that? And I already planned that I was going to wear green. So last year, the first year I went was a kind of, I think it was a castle theme, whatever. So you had to, royalty, right? So
Right.
that was simple. You just come in like something
But
dressy.
is it that they take long to give you the theme?
Oh, maybe I wasn't paying attention.
Oh.
Right? So then, but I find it took long. But anyway, last year was white and I think maybe red. I show up in green. You know why? Because I didn't even know about the theme until last minute. And I was like, oh, well, this is what I had planned. So my whole crew did what they want. Everybody in white. And my crew was in black, green, red, yellow. We did what we want. So this year, we like, you know what? They're definitely going to say black and white. I don't know, we preempting that it's going to be definitely black and white.
So up to now they didn't say
No,
anything?
it came out.
What is it?
Silver and white. You know where my dress is, guys? In Miami. Because I had to reorder a dress.
Wait, that's the dress?
Silver.
That's the dress you reordered?
Yeah.
That gone to the wrong place? Or next one?
Oh, that didn't come and then I had to reorder it again? Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I don't know if y'all want
We are in the same boat. Every day I'm like this with my order.
I had to reorder it.
Alright. It's here.
Silver and white.
It's going to come. It's going to come.
When I saw silver, I was like, I don't have any silver anything.
I don't have any silver anything either.
And let me tell you, I had prepared for the black and white. I had a black and white dress. I had a black and silver bag. And I had my black shoes. Silver and white. Or they can't just go back to normal themes. Why are we doing colored themes? But I found out, like, I guess it's enough time, I guess. But for people who like to plan in advance,
Advance is not enough time, yeah.
It's true off. So I guess some tips for next year is have statement pieces like blacks, whites, anything that could possibly go just fit in.
Yeah. It would help.
Yeah.
I'm thinking now, remember I just said if I don't have to buy something.
What you have, white or silver?
Because what's the price of the tickets again? It's 2,000 something.
Yeah.
Is it something? I know it was 2,000. I know it was a 2,000. But
Something.
yes, it's something I'm worried about.
Yeah, girl.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh, you might see us on the road for Carnival.
Oh yes, you may see us on the road for Carnival. Talking about that, I have to go and buy material to wear my Monday wear, to make my Monday wear.
Oh, how are you making yours? You ever pray that something fits?
Well, remember, I don't have much time. I only
my
decide.
one's still in Miami.
Oh my.
And I'm praying it fits.
It will fit.
Is it extra small?
It will fit. It will
They
fit.
never say small as a fit. I had to say large as a fit.
What do you mean?
You remember, if something too small, it can't fit. But if it's
True.
bigger, it could fit.
fit.
So wish me luck, guys.
So, talking about clothes, remember that I wanted a particular outfit for last jam, and they
Right.
didn't have my size.
Right. They have
You
size
know,
now.
after we ordered,
That's what has happened, girl.
That is so shitty.
Because the thing I wanted for last jam too, it sell out and then boom shots, it come back in stock. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to just stick with what I have. I'm not going to fuss too much about it. So, yeah.
That's our predicament. So I guess tip for Carnival 2026, plan ahead, guys. Don't be like us.
Yeah, plan and buy
Buying stuff during this year. One
like,
pieces, even if it's
buy in
same
October.
Yeah.
Or November.
If you see something, buy it, put it down. You might say, "Oh God,"
and that's what I
wear
did.
This? You will wear it.
I did that for like the 2 years before, you know. So it was easy to just pull and be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna
The only
wear
thing
this.
is, I did it. I didn't go nowhere.
Yeah. Especially when I had COVID, you're buying it just put down.
COVID was a nice time to shop online.
Yeah.
It was a fun experience. I enjoyed every bit of it.
Yeah. Everything just stayed in the cupboard.
Everything came on time. Didn't have no jam back. Nothing. Anyway, so I wanted to ask you and you guys. So are we jailing this person or are we not jailing this person? So there's a guy named Michael Rodriguez. He dropped his daughter, his 8-year-old daughter, off to her uncle's home because he had to run some errands, and when he came back, he met his daughter with blood on her inner thighs, blood on her private area, and he asked about it, and she told him that, well, her uncle did the unthinkable, and he saw red. So with seeing red, what he did was immediately go to his brother's house, and
Your brother.
Yeah. Oh, right. So her uncle that she dropped her by was actually his brother. And when he arrived at his brother's house, he, dealt with the matter appropriately. You want to know what exactly? No problem. I'll tell you what he did. So he knocked him out on first, seeing him at first glance. He gave him a good knock. He tortured him.
How did he torture him?
Cut his private off. He pushed it in his mouth. He dismembered him and put him in a suitcase and threw him in the river. I mean, I just want to know if justice was served.
I think he could go to jail comfortably now.
I don't think he should go to jail.
Unfortunately, he has to go to jail. As much as every parent out there, every
thinking,
I'm saying logical thinking.
I think the man
in that
just
moment,
off.
Yeah, you do trip off. But
and I think probation is fine. You could do a little city week for, if you want to really push it, follow a little month.
They'll put it for a year for the lease, if you're lucky.
I personally find justice was served.
Is he black?
No.
Okay, he getting.
He's
6 months.
Like Mexican or something.
Oh God, he getting 5 years.
You're going by.
I'm telling you, that's just how it is.
Yeah, it's facts.
It is. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But I think justice was served, and this is the fastest I've seen justice
listen.
served, and I think it's fun.
This is the fastest.
This is the fastest I've seen justice be served for something like this, and his daughter's gonna be really proud of him, and
well, proud and sad at the same time
proud
because now daddy have to go to
yeah,
jail.
I think if there's a petition for him to stay out of jail,
Damn,
I would like
to your niece though.
to how some men could do that to their own child.
True facts.
So
I can never understand how you could look at an innocent and then be like, like you. I don't know. I don't even
it
want
just
to.
does not
I don't even
make
want
sense.
to think about what is going through your
It
mind.
don't make sense.
Yeah. Wow.
And they were trying to get them on the.
Yeah, they were, and I was I'm convinced that
I just want to
if
know
that ever
who's
happened,
speaking. They
the
just be
world is
speaking for
gone.
people.
The world is gone. The world
Yeah.
is gone from the moment that, like, there's no coming back. No coming back.
Like, that is a level of delusion, you know, because they be like, okay, when you watch like older cases, some of them they say, oh, you don't understand the love between. Who the frick told you to speak for this person? That animal,
Yeah.
you're still taking the words, taking the strength from the younger person to speak for them. They never said they're in love with you. First of all, if they said it, you told them to say it. And they are frightened of you. So they told you that.
And sometimes confused.
Confused.
Because these are people that, most of the time, is people that they trust. So
Yeah.
they're like, okay, is this right? Is this wrong? Now they don't even know.
Exactly.
Ah, boy.
But in terms of Michael Rodriguez, if there's a petition to keep him out of jail, can you send me the link so I can sign?
I'm telling you, he's going to jail. There's no if buts. But I really hope that he gets a lesser sentence.
Yeah. The
you know,
man went
because-
crazy. He saw red. That's all he was seeing.
Listen, God forbid somebody touch my son. I'm going to be tripping off same way, and I'm going to sit down in prison like comfortably, because ain't no way. Ain't no friggin' way. What? I might call the police and too. I'm about to do some shit. If y'all want to come and stop me, come and stop me. If not, whatever.
I'm not calling them until
Clicks.
after the job is done.
Clicks.
Because I'm not trusting them to do shit. Matter of fact, I'm not calling them. When I'm finished,
They're not coming.
when I'm finished,
I have no faith in the police system. They're not coming on time. They come in later.
when I am finished, I
They'll
will
come
be
after the finish.
dragging you while I'm walking the streets bare feet to the nearest police station.
That's right.
What you gonna do me now?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Anyway, guys, we coming back to Carnival season. We looking out. Who what happened with?
Yuma.
Yuma.
The Yuma family, of course.
The Yuma family.
Yeah.
Right?
And the shoes in
Oh
the
my
warehouse.
god, I need a shoes.
The shoes in the warehouse.
I have a boots, right? But clearly the boots has hit me too.
What year you have the boots? Next thing it dry rot.
I leave the soaker in it.
Oh, okay. Well, then it might hold up.
Yeah. Then that check. Cause it's
But I heard from the people who give tips, because this is my first year on the road, the people who give tips, they said make sure your shoes comfortable.
So I should go with my gym shoes.
Yeah. I went a half size up. Not because I wanted to. Sad story, the shoes that I really want. If you see my phone, the amount of shoes that I went through trying to find the perfect shoe for this costume. And then when I found the shoe,
Wait.
I ordered the wrong size.
So how much are Michael's tights now?
Stockings?
The stockings, yeah.
I think it's $75. I bought two and I can't remember how much I paid.
I need-
I bought a black and a skin color, and I don't even know why I bought one in the skin color, because I need for the 2 days. That made no sense.
I need to get one.
That made no sense. I have to go back and get no.
And I was there today.
I saw the next year it's sell out and I have no stockings.
That's the thing.
Next year I get normal stockings. You see the people who want to wear those stockings and the line showing here? Don't do that shit.
Special place and how?
Yeah. Don't do that. Bombastic.
Side eye. But that's how our carnival season is shaping up. I think it's doing pretty well. Oh my god.
What?
So guys, since Christmas I have been playing the Sherain game, and I finally won my second prize, and I have gone back to feeding my dog again to win a mic. this time I didn't get to scroll through to
What you
search
want.
exactly. They gave me just
Options.
options, and I had to choose from that. So I was hoping that I could have found the mics, the portable mics, so that we would have portable mics to do stuff outside, like interviews outside. That's a sneak peek.
And you got it?
No, I
Oh,
didn't
you-
get that one. Because they gave me...
So what all this damn hype to then tell us that no, you didn't get it? I say
No,
you get
I
it.
got... Remember, this time I was saying, this time I didn't get to go through, to scroll, to search what I wanted.
Right.
They gave me a specific...
So what you put this time?
I took a microphone, but it would be another
Normal
microphone
mic.
for... yeah. But I
That's
still
not
got something.
bad.
It's 30 something US first. My dress was 28 US. The other thing that I got was a cowboy boots. That was the first thing I bought. Well, not bought. Paid for and got. The only thing is, this time around, the second time it took a lot more feed. But I like freeting from Sherain. So I'm dedicated.
I've never
I play
played
every
this
day.
game. I don't even know, like, is it like a gigapet?
What was a gigapass again?
That little thing that you have to feed every day and clean up and make
Right.
sure it's good and
So
otherwise
guess,
you'll die.
yeah.
It's like a gigapet. Oh my god.
But
I
you don't have
want-
to clean. You just have to feed it.
And that's it?
That's it.
Oh, I might want to play.
That is it.
I used to love that stupid gigapet. I wanted one and everything. I wanted a dinosaur. I wanted the dog. Then I wanted the boy.
I kind of remember when McDonald's
And I
was
put
first
it-
here,
I
they
put it on
gave
my,
gigapets out as
I
one of the
think
things.
they did
I think
have-
so.
I think they did.
I think so.
Back in the day, McDonald's had some nice toys.
They were the best.
No, that
Kind of
shit.
shitty.
I had all the Barbies.
Well, actually,
All.
when you check, it is shitty compared, but they still do better than
KFC.
KFC.
What KFC,
KFC don't even give anything.
Long time they used to give you a book. But that's when things started to get hot.
Banger
They
season.
started to give you a book to collect. But I can't even remember.
No.
And then Carnival time they used to give you
They used to get a little
Something.
something. No, mm-mm.
oh,
They don't get
KFC
shit.
do better.
They-
You cannot be
They
given
still have
happy.
kids back.
Wait.
They still have kids back.
Of course. Wait. I
They
can't
do?
remember the last time I see that little box where you fold to the
the
side,
gym.
and the top, and you hold it like that. I can't remember the last
I
time
don't
I saw
think
that.
so.
Huh.
They don't imagine
All
that.
they
All they
do
do,
do
all
better.
they need to. So again, McDonald's actually
Do better.
for people who don't know, before McDonald's have the best toys for kids now. Still, they're still holding the title.
Yeah.
And we're not highlighting you all to stop giving each other a little something, eh? Continue. I still have glasses and things from back then.
Nah, I don't think I have anything.
I
of
have
in
a
recent-
Batman glass,
Like a
a
few-
Robin glass.
A few years ago, my son got me. From very early, he did not want kids meal, right? Because
Right.
he find the quantity wasn't enough.
Enough,
Even though he
right.
was a child, he just was like, because from early I was like, you want the toy or you want the meal, more
yeah.
food? And he was like, nah. And someday he went to McDonald's, I think with his dad or something, and he came back with this Happy
Ouch.
Meal. And I was like, how the hell you buy a Happy Meal? Because
Right.
I knew you'd be hungry. And he was like, I wanted to get you this.
Aww.
And it was a kitty with wings.
Aww.
Cried. Okay, I'm obsessed with Hello Kitty.
She is. She is.
So yeah.
Anyway, guys, apart from that, our outfits and our updates, you all know now, so we are heading into the Reddit saga.
Yes.
You going first?
Yes.
Okay.
I am a 37-year-old female who is seriously considering ending my engagement and relationship to my fiance, 36-year-old male.
Considering what?
Ending my engagement and relationship with my fiance, 36-year-old male.
Excuse me.
I went out with my fiance on Valentine's Day. My gift was going to this thing called Martini Wars. I think it was something on I think it was something on Eventbrite he found last minute. It was
Was
a battle,
Eventbrite like is it like Island E?
probably.
Okay.
It was a battle between bartenders, and as you can imagine, a lot of drinking. Things were going fine until the ride home. In the Uber, his tongue was hanging out of his mouth, his eyes were rolling back, head bobbing back and forth. I was afraid he was going to vomit in the car, so I kept the windows down.
Isn't that a medical issue? Like tongue out?
I don't know, he probably was so drunk.
Is he having a seizure?
No.
No.
So I kept the windows down and tried to comfort him. We made it home fine, but then he became obstinate. He refused to listen. He was still borderline sick, so I kept telling him to move to the toilet. He wouldn't budge from the spot in the bathroom and vomited all over the floor. I became upset at how unnecessarily defiant he was being. But then at some point he became angry and showed me a side I've never seen from him in the 5 years I've known him. He began screaming at me and didn't back down. I was in an abusive relationship before, and it triggered the worst memory of that relationship. I begged and pleaded with him to stop yelling, and he didn't. At some point, he left the room, and I took the opportunity to get a hotel that night. I woke up in the hotel to a text message of his saying he didn't remember anything, but he was very sorry. I stayed away from him all this weekend, but since he returned home, he's done nothing to make amends for his transgressions. I told him the engagement was off. He accepted it. He avoids me around the house, doesn't try to connect with me. I guess the worst part is Wednesday nights are supposed to be date nights. Yesterday he told me he was going out with his boy and asked if I wanted to go. I feel like he doesn't even care how much he hurt me, and he doesn't even want to fight for the relationship.
Well,
I know I'm coming to this with
you made
one
that clear.
side. I'm wondering if there is any salvaging this relationship. If you were in his shoes, what steps would you be taking to show you're serious about the fact that you hurt your fiancé?
No. Okay, so I have a lot of questions, right? I have questions in terms of like I think it's your decision based on what she's saying happened in her previous relationship. Understandably, so she has reservations based on his actions. Um, does he? I don't know if she told him exactly all the things he did, because to me, all she said was he messaged apologizing because he probably realized that she's not there, and he probably did some stuff, and he messaged to apologize. Is it that you went into depth to tell him exactly what he did, exactly what he said, exactly how he operated with you that night, the previous night, and then we reach a part where she tells him that she wants to put off and
The
and the
engagement.
relationship or the engagement.
The engagement.
And the
She
engagement.
called off the engagement.
To which his response was, okay. Now, two things with that. Is it that you were ending the engagement for a response, a reaction, or you truly wanted to end the engagement? Because if you really and truly wanted to end the engagement, yes, you would have some reservations as to how he really answered you. But at the end of the day, you wanted to end the engagement. So, end the engagement, and not saying that, I know I'm saying end it and move on. I don't mean end it and move on and forget about your feelings. That's not what I'm saying. End it and move in the direction, if you want to at least be in a relationship and work on the relationship first before you all get engaged before, or end the engagement and end the relationship. It shouldn't be you worrying about if he even cares about the engagement based on his response. Now, on the other side is, based on his response, that would have sent me a message. That's a clear message to me. Like, number one, I'm going to be asking, based on all the things, the last minute thing is for Valentine's, right? Based on the last minute preparation for Valentine's, based on him getting overly drunk. Is he usually get a drunk? Like, is he usually the person to get drunk like that? And then the response after that to me, all of that send a message. Everything combined. Forgetting Valentine's Day or last minute planning for Valentine's Day is one thing. But what sealed the deal was he okay. And in my head I'm thinking, he said, okay, like so I'm gonna be thinking, is this what you wanted all the time? And that, as I said, that will send a clear message to me. And yes, you'll have feelings attached, but it will tell me personally, all right, it's okay, it's time to move on. Deal with
Yeah.
your feelings while moving on.
I agree. Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I agree with what you're saying as well, because I feel as though it was everything combined. Similarly, what you're saying, like the preparation for the Valentine's, like, okay, it what you wanted to go, what she wanted to go, what you all wanted to go together.
Yeah.
Like, all right, no problem. And then you ruin the night by getting overly drunk. No, okay, some people, they go out and they get carried away, and it's not necessarily intentional, right? um my thing is, the next day you realize this is how upset she is. You're just like, okay, all right, well, no problem. If you want to call off the engagement, that's fine. It's okay.
It's okay.
Is it that, in your mind, it's like, she'll come back, she'll be there, and then you invite her to go out with the boy? Like, that is the next thing that you're, because it didn't seem like if there was anything else, like, let us go out and talk, or let us sit down and talk about this, or let us, because yes, you could come back from this, because if in the 5 years of being with somebody, this is the first time you see this side of them, this is not necessarily something that is continuously happening. But the fact that you're not taking accountability, I hate when people do not take accountability for their actions. You say something, this upset me, this is how I feel about it, this, you triggered me in this moment. Take accountability for that and realize what you're doing. So yeah, we can't sit down here and say, okay, well, yeah, go ahead and end your relationship, whatever. But at the same time, you need to be mindful of what you're getting yourself into, because the fact that he don't want to take accountability, I'm not even studying the fact that he get overly drunk and was a whole mess.
Yeah.
The fact that you can't apologize properly, because yeah, you apologize in that moment,
But what you apologize for exactly?
exactly, you don't necessarily know, right? So and it seems as though you still want, because the fact that you're sending this, it seems as though you still want
Not only the relationship, but she
relationship.
wants to still be engaged.
Yeah. And then he's now going out with his friends, clearly showing that he does not care too
Which
much.
is why I say, was she just saying that for a reaction? Which I find you don't do that as grown woman, mature woman. I don't think you should be throwing out those on a breakup thing. To me, that's toxic. Like, before that, if you were certain that you wanted to end the engagement, that should be solid within you before you even let that leave your mouth. It should have been a conversation like, I don't like this behavior, and if it continues, it would make me not want to carry on with this engagement. That should have been the most part in that case. But now, just by the way she dealt with it after finding out, he was like, okay, and how she's thinking, because she's not asking, is she the asshole?
She asking us how
we think he should.
Yeah.
So all that's why I'm like, you probably did that for a reaction, and that is in itself
The
is
fact that you
toxic.
question him, you know that he don't care.
Yeah. So
Yeah, girl.
yeah. Right. So, am I the asshole for telling my brother's new wife he's just using her to care for his child with Down syndrome?
Her brother?
Am I the asshole for telling my brother's new wife he's just using her to care for his child with Down syndrome?
Okay, go ahead.
My
Try to get
brother
some
is
people
gross
business.
in terms of both looks and personality. Wow, you hate your sibling. I really don't like him. We could tell. He could never get a girlfriend for pretty much his whole life until he paid a stripper to take his virginity at the ripe old age of 25. He got her pregnant, and the baby was born with both Down syndrome and fetal alcohol issues.
Ooh.
That is. That's a lot, though.
Yeah.
She took off into the wind, leaving my brother as a single dad to this child. He already had no dating prospects, and that made things even worse. He has kind of hated women his entire adult life. He thinks life's not fair. He deserves love. Women need to give him a chance. Women just want hot rich guys. Blah blah blah. Entitled shit. I'm not sure why our parents don't correct him, and they shut me down when I try to. Anyways, he recently decided to save up so he could go to the Philippines to find a wife. Because American women don't have family values. I have my own
She
thoughts on that.
generalized that statement, boy.
Yeah. No, this is what he is saying.
Oh.
This is his mentality about American women. He's saying that American women don't have family values. The reality is he tried with American women, getting a woman in poverty is his only shot. He's 31 male, met an 18-year-old girl from a very poor family. He married her quickly and convinced her that he would be the best husband in the world. He didn't elaborate on his son's issues. She was very shocked when she was shocked when she was brought back to his shitty apartment and medically needy child. I met her for the first time and took her out shopping, and she actually seemed like a very nice girl. She's clearly in way over her head. I could tell she was holding back what she wanted to say because he's my brother. But I flat out told her staying with him for a green card is not worth it. He will treat you like shit, and he only wanted her because she's young and desperate. He hates his kid. Wow. So then why don't give the child up for adoption?
That's what I'm thinking, but I didn't know he was going to say hates his kid, but go ahead.
Yeah, this is what she said. He hates his kid and wants a
How-
woman to take care of him.
How she knows, first of all,
How she knows
that?
this? And he's also just as a desperate loser. She cried and asked to stay with me, which I agreed to. I feel bad for her and I want to help her as best as I can. Not sure what we can do to keep her in the country. I'm a straight woman, but I'd marry her if I could, realistically. Am I the asshole? My brother and parents are mad at me. My parents reluctantly, and my brother is absolutely furious.
I have question about how she knows that he hates the child.
The child.
Because if that was the case, why not give up the child from since he realized the child was going to have so many medical issues? And he has been caring for this child for how long? They didn't say the age, right? So, how you could hate the child?
No.
Is that possible to hate a child and still care for a child? Well, actually, you know what? That's a stupid question. Because, yeah, we see that.
It is.
We see that.
I want to watch this from so many angles.
Is he getting, he just gets funding or assistance for when you have disabled kids.
That as well. That as well. And then, I feel as though, their parents side with him on a lot of things based on what she's saying here. So, I don't know if they weighed in on his decision to keep in the child. But then again, I think the whole family has issues, even the person who's writing it. And I feel as though, like, this person really and truly despises her brother. Number one. Number two, I'm not saying that he is not an issue based on what she's seeing as well, right? Dealing with his side, I feel as though he needs to face whatever it is going on with him that does not attract women in the first place. I feel as though he's given a lot of reasons for why he hates American women or women in general, whichever one. When really and truly, you probably, it can be 100 men saying something about you, and everybody seems to be right. You're the common denominator. So probably you had to look within. What is the issue with you?
You're probably not cute. So here what I'm thinking about, right? And this
yeah, but then
sound
beauty
bad
is the
in the eyes of the
the
beholder.
beholder.
So like, for instance, in Trinidad, right, we see a lot of men gravitating to these Spanish women, right? And some of these men, unfortunately, may not have gotten women who looked like these Spanish women, like in a normal setting, because of probably their status, and probably they are not as attractive in the eyes of the beholder, right? So they now gravitate to these Spanish women who are looking for, sometimes, not, this is not all the time, sometimes betterment, or sometimes just some way to be safe or whatever, right? Because a lot of them migrated from their home to here. So in these instances, they tend to go with these women. So I'm studying if that's in his case. Like, he's not the ideal attractive person. He does not have the career that women, because besides being attractive, women are attracted to, some women are attracted to
financial stability.
like how well you are, well off you are, whatever, right? So maybe he does not have all that going for him. And on top of that, if you don't have no personality, if you're not charismatic, or you can't keep a good conversation, that's how we end up saying, okay, well, American woman is like, that's why he's staying that, because these women seeing, okay, all that, we could do better.
Right.
So that's why he gravitates to somebody who needs him. She has no choice but she needs a green card to see about her family. I'm sure she'll be sending things back.
But then it would be like, he's no different to these people who traffic women, because if it's just,
I didn't go that far, but okay.
No, when you think about it now, I'm not talking about trafficking women only in the sense of assaulting them,
Right.
sexually assaulting them, right? I see. I'm talking about those who take advantage of them, traffic them to do, like, work, like somebody to work in the house, and then take advantage of them in terms of not pay them properly, or not treat them right, in terms of like be bullies to them and stuff. That type of trafficking. But I don't know, like, I think everybody warped. I think the only sane person there is really the Filipino person. And unfortunately, she is being dealt a shitty end of the stick.
Yeah. Well, she didn't indicate if the girl said that she was being treated badly.
No, she didn't indicate that.
Yeah.
But remember, she would have come under false, what do you call that? False. Oh my God, it slipped away from my mind. Pretenses. Thinking that everything would be okay. She would be probably have a stable, same thing like the Venezuelans.
Yeah.
And when she reached, it's not what the picture that he portrayed.
Oh boy, it come like
But then
this
too,
show.
you could be looking down on your brother too. Because we don't know, we only know
Yeah,
one
we
side of
only
the story.
hearing one side story. Yeah.
What show?
Um, is it 90 Day Fiance?
Oh.
Where you don't really know
The person.
person and then you get married and you realize, wait, not it's not what I thought it was.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So, I have another one. I snooped in my fiance's phone while he was sleeping, and I wish I didn't.
Ooh la la, what did you find? Ugh.
So, I, 23 female, the other night, I just had a feeling to check my fiance's 25 male phone. I'm not sure why, but my intuition was just telling me to check it in case. I'm also a nosy bitch. Well, at least you telling yourself, right? Anyway, I decided to check and I found lots of porn. Some looked to be older, maybe he saved them a long time ago, but many were recent. Checked his history and it was very clear he watches a lot of it. Which is fine. I mean, I watch too. But then as I kept looking in his search history, I saw that while he was in DR for a sibling trip, he searched up escorts in Dominican Republic. And I could see he visited at least 2 websites. I also saw links from another date for escorts in DC. Mind you, I just found out yesterday that he went to the strip club in DR and never told me. I had to find out from his sister-in-law because he was going to, according to him, tell me on his own time. Anyway, I don't know how to feel about seeing these searches. Strippers is one thing, but escorts is another.
Very interesting.
Well,
I don't know what to say. Because what? Okay, I feel I might have to brace him, yes?
yeah.
Because how you getting out of that? How what, you gonna be like, so how was your trip? What you do? Anything interesting you need to tell me? Like, because no, I feel as though I don't know. I feel as though going to a strip club, all right, cool. But the fact that you're now looking to go out with these people, or no, well, not strippers and escorts are different. But the fact that you want to go with escorts, you want too much excitement. So every time he go on a trip now, you have to be wondering, what you going to do? You had to pull up on the trip.
Isn't escort doesn't it have different levels? There are escorts who just accompany you to certain events, but then there are escorts who accompany you and keep you company on your trip as your person away from home. And then there are escorts who just,
There for the night.
stay for the night.
Paps.
And then I call that one already. The one who does the full thing.
Paps. I say ask him about it. I don't know. What you say?
I say, yeah. I
Unless-
say ask yourself if you can deal with the truth in terms of,
So ignorance is bliss?
no, in terms of if you could deal with the truth after the fact. What is going to, in terms of what is going to change if you find out? Is it that you're going to leave, or is it that you're going to stay? So when you find out the information, if it is he comes and tells you, well, yeah, I was with escorts, are you able to deal with that after? Are you able to deal with the truth, or do you want to just leave blindly? You don't have to deal with it. You just leave. You just like, fuck this, and you just go. Leave the relationship without knowing for sure. Or you're going to, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's the solution for this.
I don't know. I think I'll be so pissed. Like, what do you ask?
Yeah.
Tough call. Tough
That's
call.
a tough
Please
call.
let
I
us
don't know.
know.
What you decide? Because I don't know.
Anyway, is babysitting this way okay? I seem to have upset my friend. I have watched my friend's daughter for free because she had a date to go to. When I babysit, I usually do what I do with my daughter. I let the kid play with whichever toys they want and clean up at the end. I play with them too. My friend came early when I had just started to clean up after her toddler. She's almost 3. And she made several annoyed comments about how messy it was. There were toys throughout the apartment, but there wasn't anything else. I have no professional experience babysitting. I just help friends out sometimes. I didn't realize this might be an issue. I got her toddler to eat well and had a lot of
Wait, so
playtime.
what was messy? Just
The
the
toys,
toys?
yeah. Right? Which she says she's going clean. But anyway,
When you dropped her off, I seen her. When she dropped the toddler off, was the toys there? Because
well, remember she come to the house where the toddler lives. Yeah.
okay.
Right?
Okay.
So she say, so I didn't start cleaning up until close to the time she was going to be there. I feel bad now, but I'm wondering if I shouldn't allow them to play with all the toys usually. That's just what I do with my toddler. I don't really see the sense in cleaning up toys until nap time, lunchtime, or until it's time to redirect them to do other things. Another factor is that I feel weird bossing around someone else's child. I have no problem telling them no if it's a safety issue or if they're getting into other stuff, but it feels weird with toys for some reason since they are not my kid. Is this the wrong way to babysit?
I don't agree with the last thing that she said because I feel as though we're moving away from it takes a village to raise a child, and it takes away from not really, not that. That's not what I want to say. It takes away from not being able to correct someone else's child respectfully, and then the next thing is if home girl have restrictions, have things she like, she could pay for a nanny.
That's what I'm thinking. Why you not paying somebody to watch your kid if you're going to come in with all your issues or oh she can't have the toys? I don't see anything wrong with it. I feel as though you should encourage children should be allowed to play and express themselves and then be reminded, okay, it's time to clean up. Now if it is that she just leave the toys there and was like, okay, well bye. But you encourage your child to clean up and you clean up with your child, fine. And she, as the parent, could be like, okay, Julie, say thanks to Auntie for watching you. And we all, because this is free. This is free,
This
babysitting.
is free.
Is it a 3-year-old? You lucky you get to go out on your dates. Because she could have said, no, I don't want to watch your child.
Yeah, that's an easy fix. Don't let her pay for babysitting.
Exactly.
Well, happy.
Because I really do see the issue.
Same.
I could like if it was that the food was here and then it had the bottle out without the cover on it, and then on the ground it have some snacks and then have some toys here. Yeah, I could, or something spill on the couch and you did. Okay, those are things to be annoyed about. But toys, what's the issue? You want to make an issue.
Anyway, guys, we have reached the end of today's episode. We are going to exercise. We're gonna get in those steps, and we'll see y'all next week. Oh my God! I have to go and take my L-carnitine. I hope I'll be in time.
Yeah. All right, guys. Catch you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.